Hey everybody. Alright, this is a video I kind of been waiting for a while to do. I had another project I was working on. So this boat was kind of pinned up in the corner of my garage. I couldn't get to it. Had a bunch of stuff in the way. And another boat here that I was working on and welding on, so I had to keep this fire hazard away from the welder. As you can see, would not be a good thing to get a spark up in there. But anyways, this is my boat. I've talked about it quite a bit in some of my other videos for the project I've been working on. I'm just going to give you a quick kind of once over what this is, and maybe just talk about some of the construction, the materials, what I used, how I went about it. Then we're going to get into a little bit deeper here in some other videos. So what this is a 18-foot long by 60-inch wide bottom Alumacraft semi-V John boat. I picked this up a couple of years ago. It was actually going to be a fishing boat, and when I looked at it compared to the John boat I had back then, I thought I want to make the blind on this because one super simple reason is that the gunnels on this were completely flat, whereas my other boat were rounded, so it was going to be a lot more difficult just to weld onto that, especially being an inexperienced welder. So when I'm talking about all my boat stuff, probably I'm not the guy to contact about specific welding information. I'm not going to even try to pretend to be an experienced welder. I basically learned everything off of YouTube myself, especially from Welding Tips and Tricks by a guy named Jody. He has some amazing videos that teach you how to do pretty much anything you need to do with a welder. I literally had never touched a welder before in my life until I started welding aluminum on this project. And of course with some practice pieces and whatnot. I use a Lincoln, I think it's a 210 is the model, with a spool gun MIG welder. It actually is pretty easy, a lot easier than I ever expected it to be. There's some parts that make a duck boat tricky, I think, and I'll talk about those here in just a sec, but overall it was not really that difficult to start welding. Once I learned the very basics, like I wasn't going to get electrocuted when I first touched a spark or something. After that, I was pretty good to go. So anyways, this boat is 1860, 18 long, 60 wide. I built it all out of, I have some photos. I'll put a link up to those on my YouTube page as well as for the whole process. Since I didn't document this with video like I did the other boat I built, I do have a lot of photos of it though, basically from start to finish. So the frame on this was made with all 1-inch tubing, 1/16 inch wall, almost the entire blind is that. There's two pieces. The ones that run along the main channel are 1x2 aluminum with 1/8 inch wall. The reason I did that is because they hold a lot of the weight. If anybody's up on the boat, up on the blind, that is going to support them a little bit better. And it also is a good thing just to weld all my pieces to. And that 1x2 gives me a little room to put some LED lights up underneath that I'll show you here in a bit. So what I did is, on this boat, it's welded directly to the gunnels. Came up, made a little bit of an angle on this. I believe this here is 39.5 inches from the floor. The back of that one, the top, is 52 inches from the floor. Ideally, you'll keep the difference in the height as close as you can. So this boat here, how this works is, this is a console steer boat, so right underneath here, you'll see there's a little latch that comes up. I've got that piece on top, so I won't open real well right now, but we'll show you here in a minute. So I do steer with the steering wheel up here, motor in the back. I have a 70 horse Yamaha on it. It gets up and goes very well. I've had 3 people, I put 100 decoys up front, 2 dogs, all of our junk in the back in the boat, and it gets up and goes. It'll do close to 30. If I'm going against the wind, it's noticeably slower. Obviously with something big like this on, it'll slow it down probably 3 or 4 miles an hour. But it goes very well with that, and it's a nice lightweight motor. I can hunt 3 people out of this boat easy. You can see right now, I think I have it set up to hunt 2. I've got the covers on. Those covers are removable. So that's how we would hunt 2. Actually, we would probably hunt it with someone on the end and someone on that end just to get a little further away from each other for shooting purposes and to cover the spread a little bit better as well. But that's kind of this is the overview of it. I'm going to get into a little bit further detail here on some of the specifics of why and what we do on another video. If you're interested, click on those. Should just be the next in the series.